Tell me about yourself and the mission of the AIDS Foundation of Chicago.
My name is Wadi Guzman, and I'm the graphic design and web content manager for the AIDS Foundation of Chicago. The mission of the AIDS Foundation is to provide help and to fund programs in the Chicagoland area to fight the fight against HIV and AIDS.
How does AFC utilize social media, and can you give me an example?
The AIDS Foundation of Chicago utilizes social media in many different ways. We usually use Twitter and Facebook to convey information about our events, our prevention programs, our advocacy programs, and also to do fundraising, not just as a foundation, but through the participants of our events. The environment around healthcare is changing rapidly due to the new healthcare law. So the AIDS Foundation is changing a little bit from being a heavy advocacy platform into more of a direct service provider platform. So for example, this last year we started providing physical HIV tests at different locations throughout Chicago. So we use social media to alert people as to where we will be, not just so they can come out and get an HIV test if necessary, but also to talk to them about the process, to talk to them about the importance of being tested. So we are sort of changing our focus. We're still going to continue to do changes in Springfield for laws that are outdated and need to be changed to protect people that are positive or affected by HIV, but we're trying to switch into more of a service providing agency due to the changes in the healthcare law.
What are some ways in which AFC utilizes radio and television?
We utilize radio and TV ads when it comes to our major funder events. The fight against HIV, unfortunately, still is a subject of stigma, so we have not reached out to TV or radio to just advertise us as a foundation. We provide services and we provide funding to a number of partner agencies. So we utilize radio and TV when we have major events to promote. It could be World of Chocolate, it could be the AIDS Run and Walk, but we usually use media to increase awareness of the event that in the end would equal to more money being raised.
And has AFC received sponsors through the advertisements on radio and television?
The fight against HIV and AIDS, again, is a subject that's still heavily covered by stigma. So we don't often get sponsors through our advertisement online or in radio. For the most part, we approach companies asking them for sponsorship, whether it's for an event or to be a part of a specific fundraising project. We propose to them if they would give us a certain amount of money, we give them a certain amount of exposure. So in all reality, sponsors don't necessarily come to us. We come out to them with proposals. There's a few sponsors though that have come on board for the AIDS Run and Walk after seeing the major exposure that we had last year and the year before. Usually it was a huge campaign that we put on the CTA and all over base buses in the suburbs. So we have people that reach out to us wanting to be a part of the program of sponsors. Now in terms of donations, it's really sort of hard to put a number down to how much money is coming in through simple advertising. But as an example, last year alone, the AIDS Run and Walk raised almost $500,000 through donations online that were solicited by the participants. The way that this works is a participant signs up for the race, they get their own personal fundraising page, and through Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, they ask their friends and family to donate. So that is a number that can be really, that we can hone down into and say that it all came through media, but it wasn't necessarily put together by us. We facilitated the process to the participants to fundraise. A program such as Team to End AIDS, they've raised almost $1.5 million in the last 3 years by requesting donations through Facebook and Twitter as well.
How does AFC plan to further use mediums such as social media and television in the future?
We are definitely moving towards a more social a social environment when it comes to online interactions. We are increasingly targeting our campaigns, whether it's a prevention campaign, a policy campaign, or a fundraising campaign, to change the voice for Twitter, change the voice for Facebook, to once again try to drive people to come out to our events, or to just simply educate them about the HIV and AIDS crisis. And maybe by raising the level of awareness, we can also increase, that can translate into more donations. We're a group of people that really believe in the cause, and a lot of our staff members happen to be HIV positive themselves. We're an organization that was put together. We started as a group that was helping people cope with the fact that they were going to die. That was changed what it is to be HIV positive in Chicago, and if people can get involved in one of our events, whether it be Run and Walk or T2, or even attending some of our dance recitals that we put together, it's really a very worthy cause. I think we're the only people that we wish that we didn't exist, because if HIV and AIDS is over, then we're done. We can close shop and go home. We wish, we want to get to that point. You know, it's been 30 years. We're leading up to our 30th year, and we really want this to be over. But in the meantime, we'll do and strive the best we can to make sure that those who are affected are leading good lives, and to prevent people from being infected.